level. Now we're gonna be Blackwood Scottish pub. Man, I haven't drunk any beer since I arrived yesterday to Russia. Can you imagine? Right, my friends, here we go. Welcome to Russia. This is a very touristic place. When I did my interview with an American, we went there to film. But guys, I'm trying not to be doing the touristy stuff, but I guess this is Nevsky is a bit different because here you can see so many different people. 66 seconds. Alright, and this here is Liteyny Street, leading to Liteyny Bridge, which leads to Finlandsky Station. And tomorrow morning I'll be at the Finlandsky Station, by the way. And I'll reveal why. I'm gonna do some collaborations, guys. And I'm planning to do only live streams. There's so many videos that I must do. I'm not able to, so I'm doing live streams. Hello from Gazprom. Push like, join the chat, and let's go. Biggest Russian news channel. I think maybe channel 1 probably. Russian channel 1. Hold up, my friends, hold up. Just do one thing, just quickly. PN. Do you know what's the strongest stream we did yesterday when so popular? No, there's no reason for that. We did a good stream, just the previous one as well. It's there's no reason. Awesome, barley. I should get one for you. Russian McDonald's, guys. So this here is Rubinstein Street, guys. I think we're gonna come back. Let's see if I killed my live stream because of this thing. Shit, you see the chicken? They are fixing up Nevsky. They have big work going on. Hello Sylvia, hello everybody, welcome to St. Petersburg, Russia. The main streets, the very center of the biggest, second biggest city in the northern capital of Russia. PHL, hello. Nowadays we are forced to hate. Yeah, that seems to be the narrative. I'm very sad because my thing that I've been working on just because I wanted to change how people are thinking. So it got harder. It was hard enough because of the Russophobia, but now it's even harder. Nevertheless, it won't stop me. I believe that, you know, you should treat everybody same way, meaning not politicizing everything. Well, about debates or these meetings, I don't think it's like they're gonna be starting fresh, because if you pay attention, you're gonna see, by the way, something really beautiful. If you pay attention, you're gonna see that, notice that there's a lot of things that are being prepared beforehand, so they know already something, what is offered, etc. Girl and we're still together to this day, so she's brought me Sweden and Finland before. Oh, that's cool. Massive amount. Alright guys, check it out. You're gonna see my favorite river in St. Petersburg, Fontainka. Guys, that's why it's called Northern Venice. Well, one of the reasons. DHL, that's BS. Because there's nobody escaped anything. Those who escaped probably were willing to escape anyways, you know, escape. And if let's not get into that, that's BS. Maybe the person said he did, but that's not escaping anything. Hello, my man. Nice to have you. Fontainka it is. St. Petersburg, in Russia especially, when people are taking pictures, people are super friendly, and they usually just stop and wait for you to take the picture. It was a super rainy day. Well, it has a huge, there was a huge rain during the last scene. So it has affected, well, for me, positive way, that it's not so packed. No. PHL, I didn't say you lied. I don't think just the person who said she escaped anything, because there's no reason to escape. Unlike the Western borders, the borders are open for people to go or come back or whatever. I just know some of the YouTubers who escaped just for the views and maintaining that anti-Russian shit, and actually had to return and there was no problems, but you know, for money's sake they keep escaping. That's what I mean. But I don't know the person, so I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just saying in general, well, you know, if it's legal, so then there's people's choice. They like the president. You know, that's hard for people to understand, because of the false narratives in the West. That's why. But don't trick me into politics. You know, before, how long did the German chancellor was in power? Why didn't anybody say? Well, because it's legal. You know, if it's legal, she could have stayed in power for 50 years. I don't know what's the limitation over there. So, you know, you have to be equal with your understandings. All right, guys, back to St. Petersburg. The USA, same regime. Yeah, exactly, guys. America is another good one. The regime, well, there's two options that are basically not far from each other. And what about that? It's just been, people should be more objective to things. No, I don't know him. Or him, or I don't know what today. I think, well, I understood him as you know, the two-party line. You have so many options, You have one or two, but never the third, basically. All right, guys, back to the streets. No more trickstering. This street, Main Street, is 4.4 kilometers long. We started a little bit over halfway, basically. That's and the street actually continues all the way to Nevsky, Neva River, and continues all the way to the other side of Neva River as well, because Neva River goes like this around. Hello, Sverige. Who mordu? Who mordu? And absolutely gorgeous here. Yeah, and I was saying, they are fixing the streets currently. And remember, please push like. Let's get the stream up to 500 viewers online. Push like, subscribe, and if you really like my stuff, you can use Super Chat to support my endless work to show you reality. Despite some people who clearly have a problem with that, because I guess this is too much of beauty, and not just beauty, just reality, that the people are normal. That's the thing. The beauty is one thing, but the most thing that people are offended because they don't want people who are open-minded to start thinking for themselves. They don't want to see normal people, or even this here. That's a rarity, but you do see people here asking for money or in bad shape. It will get even more gorgeous. Where are you? This is Nevsky Avenue, St. Petersburg. Do you want to see some music? Or hear some music? St. Petersburg. Adolf, how you been, man? Look at the street because of the works. It's a little bit... Look at this, guys. I don't know about North Korea treated us well. I think a lot of people in the West are treated like slaves, especially if you don't align with the narratives being pushed to you. This is Yeliseyev Brothers department store. Luxurious. Used to be the summer way luxurious. Now it's more like a touristy stuff. Nobody wants to see that. Everybody wants to see this. Russia, number one. Welcome everybody to St. Petersburg. In great, super quality. You want to hear some music? Or let's continue. Chris, What is he doing? It's it is a red light, that's why. This is Russia, yes. And this here is one of the great empresses of Russia, Catherine the Great. Let me show you. PHL, check out my channel. I just visited 15 cities in like 17 days. St. Petersburg for me is home, like home. So I'm here the most of my time. I have 2,000 plus videos. I know the city more than most people, maybe. Then I go to Moscow, but some of the cities that I've filmed on my channel or still waiting to edit is Veliki Novgorod. Haven't edited that except the live stream from 3 years ago. I've been to Moscow, now Vladimir, Kazan, Ufa, Nabережные Челны. What else? So many. Vyborg, tomorrow going back to Vyborg. Been many times at Vyborg. All the way to Orenburg, Kazan, Arzamas, Voronezh, of course, Semiluki, small 30,000 people stay. So I've been around, guys. And if you want to see the map, there's a map in the description. Use browser and you can see interactive map with all the links. All right, enough of my face. The views are dropping down. Guys, check it out. That is Alexander Theater in the back. And behind it, Rossi Street is behind it. One of the most dynamic streets of St. Petersburg. It's like metric-wise. Not even Russian names. Well, it does histories. St. Petersburg was named because of the influences. Moscow. Voronezh is not Russian. Arzamas is not Russian. That's the surname of two brothers. I don't know what trotting means, but every time when I'm not in Russia, it's like pure depression. Seeing all that, you know, empty streets, nothing happening, people closed, people are introverted people's horrible. Love from India. Hello, India. Thank you. India Sindabad. Alright guys, let's go through here in order to come back. And remember guys, use Super Chat to support my channel. Follow me now. Tell all the people who knows the song. Alright guys, we're going to the Gostinny Dvor. It's a square basically. Doom, this is my phone. This is iPhone. And thank you. Thank you, Amit's support. Hello and bye. burner. So yeah, the street is closed off right here because they're fixing totally the whole asphalt. That's very problematic for drivers, and because this is very used. Rent a boat. Well, you guys leave a super chat's enough, worth let's say 70 up to 100 bucks, and I will rent a boat, because that's how it costs a small boat to rent. Tucker paid. He said, I have so many rubles left, and you use these for good. And I said, okay, man. Then he laughed with this typical laughter. Yeah, a little yacht or a boat, it doesn't matter. It's around like closer to 100. So if you want to, guys, welcome. On the second floor around the corner, there's like a wax museum. Kind of a not my thing. I don't like the tourist museums, guys, in the center. Torture museum, no thanks. But I've been to the many of those that I'm interested in throughout my traveling to Russia career. Yeah, we got Chinese over here, Indian people, lots of foreigners. Exhibition of victory over 80 years victory. Speaking of Trump and America and Russia, what is this? Накапливает силы. Gathering power. Wow, interesting. Speaking of Yaruski, I have filmed Shaman 2 years ago, summer, or a year ago, guys, live. Just by going places. That's my tactic. I just go and I found places, and that's the best thing to do. You can visit town in front of you, but you need to do this early. Andrei, yes, but I don't want to. I can actually, if you're local or you're other, or just somebody who knows, this is Dumskaya. It's quite expensive. You can go to Vladimirskaya church for, like, it used to be 200 rubles. Or you can go to St. Kazan Cathedral, of course, and well known. And then I recommend also top 2 probably is on Smolny monastery tower, way better. But here I haven't been because, once again, it's my policy not to go full touristy. My tourist phase in Russia wasn't like was 17, 18, maybe 19. And this opened like a few years ago, so it was before my tourist phase. Now I cannot get interested in. Yeah. Дождь, one of my favorite songs in Russia.
Быть с тобою рядом. Ночь, пустынная свобода, от заката до восхода, что тебя где я снова. О, тень, я прошу тебя, не надо, от восхода до заката, говорить тогда любовь. Нет, я не буду говорить, что я все готов простить, и обид не помню я. Но ты должна меня понять. Просто я устану ждать, и, быть может, навсегда. Пусть ты меня не слышишь, пусть голос мой все тише, я буду верить в чудо, просто так из ниоткуда. Нет, не хочу я много, все, что прошу у Бога, мне так мало в жизни надо с нею быть сегодня рядом. Ночь, Что же там моя свобода, текает до восхода, что тебя надеюсь вновь. О, день, я прошу тебя, не надо, течет до заката, говори мне про любовь. Как настроение, ребята, давайте пошумим, ручки ваши все.
St. Petersburg.
Ночь, ожидание, холод, боль, словно я расколот, я ничего не вижу, сам себя я ненавижу, слез ниоткуда вновь.
It's okay, yeah, lots. St. Petersburg has better live musicians than Moscow as well. I have to represent St. Petersburg, guys. Alright guys, it's super day after the super heavy rain. Yeah, the guy was probably drunk, I don't know. That was crazy. That was really weird because he was kind of happy, but then he actually was flipping everybody off. You never know. At least he wasn't bothering people any other way. I assume, you know, what we read in the... Well, yeah. I don't want to be comparing all the time with the West. Let them be. Check it out, guys. This is a beautiful Catholic church inside. Всем привет. You can see they're fixing the whole asphalt. I'm gonna turn from, say, Nevsky somewhere else, guys, because it's too shiny. Too... I don't know, can you see anything, guys? Hello, England. How are you doing, guys, in Britain? Speaking of Britain, I collaborated with two big British YouTubers. They were called Dabble and Travel. And I'm on their video and they're on my video as well. Go check it out. I met them in St. Petersburg. I made them a program to show them stuff around St. Petersburg, what they wanted. And I also saw them in Moscow. We had a beer. The people, Russian people are the greatest, like seriously. One of the greatest people ever. More music, guys. Hello, Mexico. ¿Qué pasa, my friend? I hope the dancing bum is not over there. This is Kazan Cathedral. We're gonna go back in a bit. As you can see. Oh, it's dancing, but it's not dancing bum. It's like a real dancer. Hello, Texas. Hello, Ireland. Thailand. What's this guy doing? Yeah, I will dance for money. Guys, if you don't know, actually in 2019 on the street I borrow a guitar and played as a street musician for a while. It's on my channel as well, but it's like 6 years ago. 6 years ago when 20 kilos left ago. 20 kilos ago. Alright, let's go. Check it out, guys, my friends. What's going on? This is Thursday evening in St. Petersburg, my friends. The greatest country in the world. What is gas or gas? Do you mean gas or gas? Is that a name? Man. This is St. Petersburg, guys. Greatest city in the world. But they're not getting paid for that, with that. Yeah. I think they're like break dancers and kind of just doing something for meanwhile. They look tired. Kaylin, yeah, Russia is amazing, guys. Go check out my new series on YouTube where I got like I visited over 15 cities in like what 18 days, something like that. It's amazing. It's even more amazing outside Moscow. After Moscow, it gets way better. This, of course, is House of Books, Dom Knigi, House of Singer, legendary. Why people are waiting? People were waiting lights, even though there's no cars. Oh, he's live streaming.
Верность себе поможет тебе. Спасибо. Но я хочу еще и...
I went right in front of the camera, guys. This is beautiful Russia today. It's easy. The hardest point is getting out of the West, and it's easy in Russia. It's easy the other way, so it's all good. Ganjamo, I just said that I went outside, actually Moscow, for the first time, even bigger way, because otherwise I've been to Voronezh and other places, and I just said, if you didn't listen, that St. Petersburg, Moscow are super amazing. But after Moscow, I loved Arzamas, small town. I loved especially Cheboksary. I love Kazan, Ufa, all the way to Orenburg, Samara. So yeah, none of that sticks, guys. These guys take their time. I know them. Very long time. Ah, gas, yes, I know that. Yeah, petrol. Amazing Kazan Cathedral, guys. I'm gonna turn away. I'm gonna walk across the street now because the street is empty. You see, they talk too much. I've seen it before. They take their time and trying to get some money. Yeah. I've never seen them perform. I've seen them preparing for very long. They're still giving a fuck. I don't have the time. Anyways. This is Большая Konюшня. This is a really nice one, but let's keep on here. There's no cars because it's closed off. It's been renovated. They are tearing down the asphalt in parts. That's That's why I can just walk. Don't worry, Russia has way too much cars, if anything. Yes, the streets is ours. Just look at this, guys. I'm giving you unique view to the city. Yeah, Russia has no gasoline. That's a funny joke. It's like saying Russia doesn't have vodka. That's the next lie West is gonna come up, right? Western narrative. But yeah, Russia is too much based on cars. I mean, there's too much cars everywhere in neighborhoods, cities. That's the problem. Enjoy, guys. We are on Nevsky, literally on Nevsky right here. But not true. Russia has millions of, not blacks, if you want to use that word. Russia has so many immigrants from the Caucasus, millions. St. Petersburg has maybe 1 million, 2 million, I don't know. Moscow has few million alone. Russia has tens of millions of immigrants probably. I don't know, check out, but a lot. But that's like a good thing. The problem is illegal immigration. That's why they are cracking it down. Anyways, after certain events last year, guys, look at this beauty right here. So we could go to Kazan Street over here, or you can actually just let me know where we want to go. There's nice streets on the right, but still very central. I like to go away from this, like the very center. Cracking down, yeah. Asambi, Abdi, Chillax. This is St. Petersburg. You probably didn't hear a lot of things. It doesn't mean that your bubble is sufficient enough for you to make judgments like that, right? Yeah, this is a touristic bus. Управление.
Приглашаем путешествие по Советскому Ленинграду на ретро-автобусе отправления через 5 минут. Льготным категориям мы предоставляем скидки, а дети до 7 лет едут бесплатно.
This is also some old bus, but this is older. This is like real Soviet, maybe 60s. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia, so I can just say what I see. In general, in Russia, cities are developing super fast. Super fast. Has life changed? More prices have gone up just recently a little bit, inflation. Or in general, I don't know, maybe it's easy to say it's getting better, or at least not worse. But prices, of course, is one thing, but nothing major. Jimmy Stone, word. But like I said, the reasons not to travel to Russia is to find something like love. You can go and, you know, let things happen, but trying to go and absolutely find it, it's a dangerous thing. Greetings. Oh, hello, my friend. You might have missed me, yeah. I did few live stream because I'm just using this situation where we actually get views, guys. So, but it's a vertical. A lot of new people watching, so that's also good. Guys, speaking of many new people, remember, use Super Chat to support me. I'm freaking walking like crazy for you guys. This is Kazan Cathedral, guys. The main church of Orthodox Church in St. Petersburg. Who was cute? All right, guys. I guess let's go for a while on Nevsky. Then we turn to Moika. Yeah. And maybe I'll do a restream then, because I would like to go home, chill for a bit. I can do a stream from there. Do you like that? Or do you want me to walk across the Neva River? There's so many things to do. Yeah, Stars Coffee. And I really would like to have a beer. Senor. Yes, it's very interesting that the narrative, the news, is always the same in every anti-Russian country. Notice that. And they're usually something like that, you know. Always something negative, for sure. That's a starter. Second, something that portrays and supports the narrative. And also, like, yeah, that's the main news. And they all release it at the same time, blah, blah, blah. Sounds choreographed to me. Might be true though, but I wouldn't take their word for it. Hello, Mikhail. Russia looks amazing. Actually, speaking of tourists, in Russia I can just go on the street like this and just enjoy my... You see, I'm smiling again because I'm in Russia. Sun is setting, sun is setting. Yeah, I want to see your city with this amount of people on the sides, walking, shopping, enjoying themselves. Show me one city that is not like filled with homeless people, robbers, filth, trash, and of course, so many people. And no police needed here. Michael Portnoy, you should just come and take your chance. Michael, yeah, I heard about this guardianship. It's some American stuff. That's crazy. Oh man, all 35. What the hell is going on?
Нет, я тебе вообще просто был.
Старейший сувенирный магазин на Невской. Alright guys, I'm gonna restart the stream in a bit. I'm gonna go to a new position. Let me just show you this beautiful Moika River. Simply awesome. It continues all the way to Neva River. And I'm wondering, should I maybe go somewhere to show you more, something else besides the city center. Latvia. What is Latvia, guys? crazy. US needs army or semi-army. What you call it? Army to clean up homelessness. Wow. All right, my friends. I'm gonna have a little break, and I'm gonna continue later on. I'm gonna do a live stream. Let's keep a little break, and I will continue. Right? If you want to support me, subscribe to the channel, push like, and of course, thank you. I really love Danny. I don't want to say your full name because it sounds weird. That's what you're trying to do. I really love. I'm gonna call you that. Thanks, Edelwolf, for being a moderator here, and guys, see you soon. Bye-bye, friends. And let's see where I'm end up. I'm just walking around. I'm gonna grab something to eat, some Russian KFC. Not too much, but I need to eat something cheap and fast, and continue on. I'm working hard for you guys. Subscribe, push like, use super chat, and if you want to support me after the stream, use PayPal, buy me coffee, links in the description. All right, from here, just walking. Let's go on the streets. Simply amazing. Enjoy this, guys, and see you soon.